Um, now so Disney, because of this progression of their characters coming into the public domain, Disney has just made a crazy move that is changing the copyright and AI game. If we are ready for what Disney is doing now um to protect its intellectual property, give me a ready in the comments. If you are ready to hear this next step that Disney took, because they're like, look, we've pushed the copyrights as far as we can. We can't go any further than that. If you want to know what their next step is to try and protect their creations, give me a ready in the comments. Okay. Give me a ready. Give me a ready. Okay. I just need some thank you round noonish for the ready. I'm still Infinity Crafts. Are you dealing with the kids? I know you be busy back there, but if you can give me a ready. My people over here on the StreamYard, wherever, if you are watching from Facebook, um, or the rectangle, the red rectangle, wherever you're watching from, just give me a ready in the comments so I know that you are ready for what Disney did next, because they are scrambling. They are losing their minds because their characters are coming into the public domain. People are making horror stories using Steamboat Willie. People are making horror stories with Winnie the Pooh. Infinity Craft said ready. Okay, on the tube of you, y'all be quiet, but okay, I understand. So here's what happened. Y'all remember when I told you that story about Sora, the Sora AI, the video generation program that is owned by OpenAI, and how they everybody, all of the movie houses were in an uproar because they were generating copyrighted characters. Do y'all remember that story? Even if you don't, OpenAI updated their video generation AI program, right? And it was just spitting out Monsters Inc., Popeyes, whatever was copyrighted, right? And all of the AI CEOs, they have said, look, there is absolutely no way that we would be able to clear all of the copyrights for everything that we use to train our AI. Basically, they're saying the only way we can train our AI is to steal. So Disney said, you know what? If we can't beat them, we gonna join them. Disney has just signed a 3-year licensing deal with OpenAI for the Sora app. They have licensed over 200 characters to OpenAI on the Sora app, and they are going to start broadcasting AI generated content onto their app that is generated by Sora AI. Okay? Do y'all realize how crazy that is? I don't know. Like, basically, Disney is going to be able to make a coin. Okay, say it again. So, Disney inked a 3-year licensing deal with the company that owns the Sora program. Sora, um, it's owned by OpenAI, the people who do Chat GPT and all that. Disney made a deal with them for 3 years where they are licensing 200 plus of their characters that you can use in the Sora app to make content. And not only that, they're going to take some of that content and stream it on their app. That is insane. But it's brilliant. Disney specifically did it with OpenAI because OpenAI is hemorrhaging money. So they had, they had stake at the table. They couldn't go to Google because Google got deep pockets, right? But OpenAI, they're like, look, we run a little short on liquid cash. And Disney said, you know what, we got you. We'll even let you use these characters, and you could put them on our on our streaming app, but you're gonna pay us. So it's a licensing deal. So OpenAI is going to have to pay Disney to use those characters within the Sora on video generating app. Okay, do we understand that? If we understand, please give me a thumbs up. If you understand what happened between Disney and OpenAI, give me a thumbs up. If you want me to explain more, please just say explain. Because this is changing the game. Some of you guys, somebody watching this, somebody on here might generate a video, a Sora AI video that you will be able to see on the Disney app. Infinity Craft said, how is this benefiting OpenAI? Though the way it benefits OpenAI is because OpenAI has a problem of getting permission to train their assistants. That's why they're getting sued all the time for copyright infringement and trademark infringement. But here they are, they're saying, hey, we have this license with Disney, so we can use these characters in our video generating AI program. So if you want to make your Avengers fan fiction video, you can do that and not worry about being sued for copyright infringement because Disney has allowed them the license, which they are paying for. Do we understand how that benefits them? Do we understand how that benefits them? Round Noonish, I got a thumbs up from you. Okay, Infinity Craft said that she sees. Okay, so for my creatives who do AI generated video, this is a game changer for you. You literally have an opportunity to work with Disney. So I'm interested. I'm very, very interested to see how all of that comes together. I'm interested to see. So is it for specific characters only? Yes, those characters, those will be the characters that you'll be able to access within the Sora app. And I'm assuming, they're probably going to have a big old, rollout for it and say, get your characters here. They're not just going to hide it, right? Because they don't want you to, they're tired of being sued. They are keeping their lawyers busy. They're like, look, they have said, look, there is no way that we can get these individual copyrights. So Disney was like, bet, you know what? Just run us a coin. Here's a bunch of characters and run us this coin so that we will stop coming to sue you. I think it's a good deal. Plus, and it's like OpenAI, they do have paid versions of their programs. I've never used Sora. I don't know if you have to pay to use it, but if you guys could let me know, I would appreciate it. Now, if there's a free version of Sora, you may not be able to access the copyrighted, the licensed characters. But if you are subscribing to a paid version of Sora, actually, let me look this up right now on here. Sora AI, Sora OpenAI pricing plan. Pricing. Let me see. Sora. Okay. Sora pricing is tiered. You have free with limited usage via ChatGPT plus ChatGPT Plus. Okay, so if you get ChatGPT Plus, which is $20 a month, or Teams, you get a free version of Sora because Sora is linked to ChatGPT. If you get a higher tier pro plan, you get more usage and resolution. Yeah. Now, if you exceed your free limits, you can purchase credits, like $4 for 10 generations. And then if you get a pro tier of ChatGPT, you get higher resolutions and longer durations, but that pricing is like $200 a month or via credits. So yeah, if you want to use those licensed characters, you're probably going to be paying about $200 a month to use that. Okay. Um, so do we understand how much of a big deal this deal is? This licensing deal is. Do y'all understand? Because like, listen, I'm ready to see. I'm telling you, Disney gonna pick somebody up from this Sora thing and put them on the app. Okay, somebody's gonna become a director. You said they better give us plus users access. You do have access. You have free with limited usage via Plus or Teams. Yeah. So if you have the Plus, you do have access to Sora, but you only have access to the free version. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say nothing about that. I feel like because this is a deal where OpenAI is going to have to pay Disney, that means that the users are going to have to pay OpenAI because they're not going to come out of pocket for it. So we shall see. Okay. Um, all right. We talked about that for a minute. But this AI thing, it's crazy. It's not going anywhere. So people have to figure out solutions. So Disney figured out a solution. They're like, look, we're not going to be able to kill this AI. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. We're not going to be able to unalive this AI thing. So, let's bring them into the fold. All right.